Hi, this is Trudy from Howard Tax Prep, and today I wanted to go over with you Mile IQ. I want to show you how it works, how it has simplified my life, and how it can help you substantiate your mileage deductions. Remember, with the IRS, everything is up to you to prove that your deductions were legitimate. So here, as you can see, when I first log on, it gives me all of my drives. I had 180 drives. For business, I've done 104 business miles. 104 business drives, 51 personal drives, and 25 unclassified drives. One thing you always want to track with the IRS is not just your business mileage, but also your personal mileage and your commute. Your tax preparer can tell you more about your commute and your personal mileage and help you determine what is considered a commute. I can tell you that if you have a small business, you always want to have a home office or a dedicated space. It doesn't have to be a literal office with a door or four walls. You can have a dedicated space or area in your apartment, home, basement, garage that you use strictly for your business, and that will be considered your home office. But here, if we look, Sunday, June 24th, I went from Burnham to Chicago, Chicago to Dalton, Dalton to Calumet City, Calumet City back to Burnham. And you'll notice that this Burnham to Chicago was logged as a business, and that's because the Mileage IQ app, so the Mile IQ app knows that usually any trips from Burnham to Chicago are business. However, this was on a Sunday. So on a Sunday, I was not doing any business from Burnham to Chicago, and I'm pointing this out to let you know you have to check and see. The technology is great, but technology is only as good as the user. So if I don't go in and reclassify that particular drive, I would have an issue and I would miscalculate my deductions. So here I can click on Burnham to Chicago. I'll select personal, because that's what that was. That was a personal mileage, and I'll just select done, okay? But now let's move down to, let's say, Tuesday. Homewood to Dalton from 8:15 to 8:37 p.m. at night. That was a 22-minute trip. 9 times out of 10 for me, that was not business. And that's because, with life insurance and taxes, there's nothing I could get done in 22 minutes. However, I may have been shopping, but I typically wouldn't shop this late. So I know that that's probably a personal trip that I took. Again, we'll go a little bit further down and let's look at Tuesday, June 5th, Burnham to Chicago, 11:12 to 11:49. Okay, that was a fairly, it was a 37-minute drive. So that's believable that I left Burnham and I went somewhere in Chicago. That was 21 miles. But I arrived at 11:49 a.m. and I didn't leave until 1:07 p.m. So for me, I'm positive that was business. And let's just go and document what type of business I did there. So that was a business trip. I'm going to add notes, life insurance appointment with Huckleberry Fan. I may be aging myself there using that name, but that's what I had an appointment with. And I'm going to select placed with a surety, a whole life insurance policy. And if I really want the IRS to get off my back, I can put policy number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You get the point. The more information that you can give to the IRS, the better. And it also says here that I drove a Hyundai Sonata 2017. That is the car that I used for business. Now, let's say I decided to use my daughter's car that day. If I wanted to add a new vehicle, I would simply select add a new vehicle, and I added a new vehicle, and I would, still get my mileage for that particular drive. But in this case, I don't have a new vehicle to add. So here I'll go back up. I'll click done, and that particular drive is done and is noted. And you'll see here it's giving me an option to add a drive. So let's say I didn't have my phone on me. And actually that happened to me the other day, which was unbelievable. I thought I couldn't live without my phone, but I was actually gone away from my home for 2 hours without my wireless phone. And so those drives will have to be added in manually. Lastly, I want to stress the importance of documenting your miles as you go, maybe at the end of the week. And I'll have some ideas for you guys when you're thinking about your family management companies, for those that I've set up with S Corps. I have some great ideas regarding this mileage and how you can hire, the family and kind of really utilize your family management company. But I should not have to go back all the way back to Sunday, May 20th and put in notes, but I do because why? Trudy chose not to file her drives. How am I going to remember what I did on Sunday, May 20th? I won't. And I won't have to because I record everything in my Google Calendar. So you want to use technology to assist you. Every appointment that I have, it goes right into my Google Calendar. Now, the things that don't go into my Google Calendar would be my trips to the store or to the post office or to make a bank deposit. So those are the drives that I need to make sure on a weekly basis that I am documenting as business drives. And of course, you can kind of go back through your receipts, or you can, go through your bank statement. Your accountant, your bookkeeper should have a log going into your QuickBooks file, and you can kind of, cross-reference your business mileage that way. But that's just unnecessary work when you could simply log your calls either at night, take 15 or 20 minutes to do it, or log them on a Sunday afternoon or a Sunday evening. So as always, I hope this has helped you. If you have any questions, you can reach me at 877-846-8594. You can email me at thoward@howardtaxprep.com, or you can message me on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter, and each of those are at Howard Tax Prep. Thank you, and enjoy your day.